Hi YouTube, this is JK714. I'm back. When I left off last, I was talking about the 17-day diet, and also I want to talk, and I was sharing a little bit about LA weight loss. Now, like I was saying, this is for me. I have personally used LA weight loss. It does work. The thing is that I would say if I had to do anything differently, if you really, really want to lose weight and you're trying to lose weight, this is a great program because one, you lose about 2 pounds a week. The thing is though, the heavier you are, because I mentioned on my last video when I started this particular program back in, I think it was like September 2007, I started the program. I was about, at that time, I started out being 240, so I may have been about 200 pounds. Matter of fact, I was. Actually, I was about actually it was under 200 because I had lost 45 pounds. So just say 240 from 45. Well, I guess it was 200 pounds. But okay, so it was 200 pounds when I started this program. The goal is you would come in, and this is what I did. I met with a gentleman first. We talked about what my goals were and so forth. Then I set up, a program, and of course you pay for it. And I'm not going to tell you how much I paid for it because I don't know what changes they've gone through, but it was because at the time health was more important to me. So I felt like, I can either continue to pay the doctors, the co-pays to go to the doctor for the hypertension, taking blood pressure medication and all that stuff, which I'm currently back on blood pressure medication, but I plan to be off of it very soon. Or I can pay and do something that was going to help, make my life, allow me to live longer. So I signed up, and then when I first started, initially they did not want you to lose over 2 pounds a week because they felt like 2 pounds a week was good. Especially, I think for me, I was going to do something like, it may have been 26 weeks total. I think I was going to be, from the time I started the program to when I was supposed to end it, it was supposed to be a year. Because of the fact, just like the 17-day diet, it has 4 cycles. This has cycles as well. But because the store ended up closing where I was, or I said store, but the facility that I was at, it ended up closing because of the fact they were saying due to finances or whatever, they ended up closing several of the stores or the companies and where I was, and this particular one that I went to ended up closing. But when I first started out losing with them, I would lose like anywhere from 5 to 7 pounds a week. And you have to go in at least, initially, I would go in twice a week to get, weighed and talk to the counselor because they want to make sure, that you are not losing weight too fast, that you had a diary that you had to keep, a food diary. They went over your food diary. They talked with you about anything that might be concerning you and so forth. I really, really enjoyed it because I had great support with my husband and my daughter. My daughter was sort of young at the time, younger than she is now. But there are times that sometimes when you're trying to lose, especially with my husband, I've always thought that he was, thin. But as I mentioned in my last video, he has changed his eating habits and he's lost about 4 pant size. So, and he still thinks he's fat. Well, I don't know. But, because he's not. But anyway, sometimes you need a little bit more moral support, because if your husband or your significant other is not, they don't see what you see, or they're not going through what you're going through at the time, it may not be the priority for them. Where with these types of programs, having that additional support can mean the difference between you succeeding or failing in your program. Now, the only thing you have to look at, I would recommend these programs for someone who really, you don't have support, or two, you just are the type of person that you need someone to basically lead you by the hand and tell you what to do. At one point in my life, and the reason I went here was because I was in school. I was part-time, but actually for a minute I was full-time, because I was taking like maybe 3 classes at a time. Sometimes I think I was trying to take 4 classes at a time. And then I was working full-time. My daughter was younger, and then my husband. And then I was getting up like at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning trying to get to the gym too. So needless to say, I felt like I needed additional support. But I was not able to obtain my goals because the store ended up closing, I keep saying store. It's not a store, it was, the business ended up closing. So I did not, I think I was about 120 days from making my goal. And then I ended up losing my job and got stressed out, depressed, because I couldn't find a job. So I sort of gained some of the weight back. So you have to decide what's best for you. If you can afford those, I see that Janet Jackson is doing Nutrisystem. I never want to try Nutrisystem because I'll have to eat all their food. The difference with this, you do have to do some of their products. But the only thing that I did with their products was the bars. I did try the juice. I think when I first started, I had to do the juice too. But the only other thing that I liked about them is that they do coordinate, excuse me, with your doctor. And if you're on medication and so forth, and if there are certain things that you cannot have, which for me, I was on blood pressure medication, and I think I was on a couple other medications when I started. So I was limited to what I could take or what I could have as far as their product. So basically, I ended up just eating the bar. And I think I started out, I had to eat 3 bars a day. 1 for breakfast, 1 for lunch, or during lunch, and 1 for the evening, because they were sort of like my sweet tooth thing. And they did, some of the bars were pretty good. They had some chocolate ones, and there were a couple others, and I just loved them. But after a while, I got tired of the bars. So that's why I don't do good on things like Jenny Craig or Nutrisystem. I just don't like getting plugged into somebody else's food. But getting back onto the 17-day diet, for cycle 1, for instance, and what I do like about this book is that this workbook, it gives you like a daily journal. You do have places where you write in what you eat for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. It does tell you, well, sort of like what I went through. Now this one is for day 15, but I'm not sure which one it is. But it tells you, because it has what you weigh yourself, your water intake, your food intake. It has like your lean proteins, your cleansing vegetables, your low sugar fruit, which you have 2 servings, your probiotics food, which is like yogurt. You have 2 servings, and your friendly fats, which is like olive oil. And that's what I forgot to get. I gotta go back and get my, I'm talking to myself. That's what I forgot to get today. I got to go back and get my stuff for my dressing. But for instance, for cycle 1, what to eat, the accelerated cycle food list. They have, of course, you can have fish. You can have, like, for example, canned light tuna in water. You can have catfish, flounder, haddock, halibut, herring, perch, ocean perch, salmon, canned or fresh, sardines, canned in mustard or tomato sauce, not oil, SHAD, shade, hay, sole, tilapia, trout, fresh water, and tuna. And then there's still other foods that you can get because there's other foods, but they recommend the cycle 1 offer wild catch rather than farm fresh raised, which may have received doses of antibiotics. Ooh, I gotta go check because I might have done farm raised fish today, and if I did, I gotta take that back. And for poultry, you got chicken breast, turkey breast, ground turkey lean, eggs, 2 eggs equals 1 serving, or egg whites. 4 eggs whites equals 1 serving. And then you got cleansing vegetables. And for the cleansing vegetables, you can eat all you want from the following list. They're freebies too. They're called cleansing vegetables because they support detoxification in the intestines, blood, and liver, and offer protective antioxidants. Artichoke hearts, asparagus, bell peppers, green, orange, red, and yellow, and I got those today. Broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage. I got broccoli today. I'm going to go get cabbage tomorrow. Carrots, cauliflower. I have carrots. Got to get cauliflower. Celery, cucumbers. I got cucumbers. Eggplant, garlic, green beans, green leafy vegetables, including beet greens, turnip greens, collard greens, kale, leeks, lettuce, all variety, mushrooms. I got mushrooms. Okra, onions, parsley, scallions, spinach, tomatoes, and watercress. And then your low sugary fruits, you can have 2 servings daily. Apples, berries, all types, grapefruit, oranges, peaches, pears, plums, prickly pear, cactus, prunes, and red grapes. And probiotics food, what it does is help balance your digestive system. And it says there's no recommended daily allowance for probiotics. To maintain health, 5 to 10 billion is adequate. That may sound like a lot, but consider this: a 6-ounce serving of yogurt contains around 17 billion probiotics. So, eat your yogurt. But for probiotics, you get yogurt any type, including Greek style, sugar-free, fruit-flavored, plain, and low-fat. And a 6-ounce container equals 1 serving. Now, I have no idea what kefir is, Kefir. Similar to a drinking style yogurt, great for making smoothies. 1 cup equals 1 serving. Low fat acidophilus milk. That's ACIDOPHILUS milk. I have to check that out. And 1 cup equals 1 serving. And then you have YAKULT, 1 small 50-calorie bottle. So, and then you have Breakstone's live active cottage cheese, reduced salt, miso dissolved in low fat, low sodium broth, TEMPEH, sauerkraut, and kimchi. Ooh, I love kimchi, but I don't know if I could find any here. I was stationed in Korea twice, so that's why I know about kimchi. And your friendly fats, you have 1 to 2 tablespoons daily of olive oil or flaxseed oil. And then condiments are allowed in moderation. Salsa, low carb, marinara sauce, light soy sauce, reduced sugar, ketchup, fat-free sour cream, low fat, low sodium broth, Trivia, which is a non-calorie sweetener made from natural ingredients, which I'm sure you can do Trevia, you can do Splenda. Sugar-free jams and jellies, vegetables, cooking spray, fat-free cheeses such as Parmesan, fat-free salad dressing, salt, pepper, vinegar, mustard, herbs, and spices. And it says for the meal planning made easy, recommend that you can have as much as you want of specific proteins and cleansing vegetables. To supplement these foods with 2 loaves sugary fruits daily, 2 servings of probiotic foods such as yogurt, the stuff that I read, and 1 to 2 tablespoons of friendly fats, and that's easy. It says you do not have to count anything except your 2 daily fruit servings, your 2 daily probiotic servings, and your fat servings. So basically, you know, you can eat what you want as far as the proteins and the vegetables, as long as you stay in that. And then, you know, just make sure you have your 2 low sugary fruit, your 2 probiotic foods, and then the 1 to 2 tablespoons of your friendly fats. And he also recommends every morning as soon as you rise, drink 1 8-ounce cup of hot water. And he says squeeze half a lemon into the cup. The lemon stimulates your digestive juices. Your goal is to drink at least 7 more glasses of water by the end of the day. Now, he also recommends drinking, you can have coffee and you can have, or green tea. But your green tea or your coffee does not count toward your water intake. So, if you're a coffee drinker or if you're a green tea drinker, you can have it, but still remember you need to drink at least 8 glasses of water. If anyone's interested in this diet, I will be doing it. I'm still trying to figure out how to get back onto, I have another YouTube channel called Slim Down Now Before 50, but they may have taken me off because for whatever reason I can't seem to get into that particular YouTube channel. So I don't know if I'm going to start another YouTube channel for my weight loss or just try to find a way to split up my videos for my weight loss portion. But what I will be doing, I might not post the videos every day, but I'm going to try to start this effective tomorrow, which is Monday, October 23rd. And I will try to start videoing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to video every day. I doubt it because I have a very busy schedule. But I will try to do my best, maybe a couple times a week, or keep my journal, and then maybe a couple times a week. I just said that. I guess it's a twin thing. And I am a twin. I'll try to... No, I'm not a triplet, so I'm going to say it again, but I'm not a triplet. But I will try to videotape a couple times a week about my progress on this. And I will at least do a video by the first day that I start, and then the 17th day. I did weigh myself last week. I'm going to have to weigh myself again tomorrow. And that way I could give an accurate weight as to what my weight is. I'm not going to be showing any videos where I show you my stomach and all of that stuff. I'm not there yet. Maybe as I get along in my weight loss journey and my healthy weight journey, I might be able to do that. But I'm just not feeling the love to the point that I want you to see my fat. That's just me. Ugh, don't even want to think about it. But if any of you are interested, especially if you're a member of Hairlista, I am. If you want to go to my page on Hairlista, I go by the same name on Hairlista as I do here, JJ714. You can find me and look at the groups that I'm in, and there's a couple groups that are weight loss bound. One by... She's Chick something. I can't remember your name, baby. but I have this information in there. So if you're interested in joining this, pick up the book or download it and let me know if you're interested in joining so that we can get like a support group. And I'll make sure that I will mention your names on here so that, who knows, maybe we can get some more people that are involved. I plan to see how it works with me first. And if it does well, I will be buying all of my sisters one of these books and passing it on to them. And probably incorporating some of this stuff with my own family members. So with that, thank you for stopping by my channel. Thank you for all of my new YouTube subscribers and my friends. Really appreciate you. Love you. Pray all is well and that we are now in the 22nd day of January. Can you believe that this year is already, we're 22 days in. But anyway, have a great time. Have a great week. Enjoy life. Do something nice for somebody else. If you're thinking about doing something bad, just sit, be still, breathe in, breathe out, and think, is it really worth it? Chances are it's not. But anyway, love you. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Peace. Bye-bye.